araw sa inyong lahat. Today we're going to discuss a process of expressing a given number in terms of prime factors. Ito yung factoring, no? Reverse of multiplication. Unahin na natin ang common factor. Common factor. Halimbawa, meron tayong 8x squared plus 12x. Dito, makikita natin na yung 8 at saka 12 divisible by 4. And then, kunin natin yung least exponent ng x. Ang kukunin natin ay x. And then, yung 8x squared na ito, i-divide natin sa 4x. Paano? 8 divided by 4, 2. Then, magsasubtract tayo sa exponent. 2 minus 1, bali, x na lang. Raised to the first power. Yan. Now, etong 12, divide natin sa 4. Ilan? Bali, 3. Sa exponent ng x, 1 minus 1, 0 na. So, magiging factor niya, 2x plus 3. O, subukan naman natin yung medyo mahaba. Halimbawa ay, meron tayong 12x cubed plus 6x squared plus 3x. Ayan. Yung 12, 6 and 3 are divisible by 3. And then, yung pinakamababang exponent ng x, galing dito. X to the first power. Ngayon, divide natin yung 12x cubed sa 3x. 12 divided by 3, bali 4. Subtract natin sa exponent, 3 minus 1. X squared. 6 divided by 3, bali, 2. Sa exponent naman ng x, 2 minus 1, bali x na lang. Now, 3 divided by 3, di ba 1? Sa exponent ng x, 1 minus 1 is 0. So, 3x divided by 3x is 1. So, magiging factor ng 12x cubed plus 6x squared plus 3x ay ano? 3x times 4x squared plus 2x plus 1. No? O, subukan naman natin yung isa pang example niya. Halimbawa, meron akong 7x times x plus 2 plus 5 times x plus 2. Kung mapapansin mo, pareho sila mga x plus 2. Di ba? Kunin na natin tong common factor nila. X plus 2. Ngayon, anong naiwan? Naiwan yung 7x plus 5. Ito ngayon yung another factor niya. 7x plus 5. Ito ngayon yung common factor. Ngayon naman, subukan naman natin yung difference of two squares. Ang difference of two squares can be expressed as a squared minus b squared equals a plus b times a minus b. O, pansinin nyo, yung first and last term ay perfect squares. No? Ano ba yung mga perfect squares? Meron tayong 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So, parang kinukuha lang natin yung square root niya. O, halimbawa, obserbahan na rin natin yung operation between two terms, no? Halimbawa, meron tayong x squared minus 9. Ngayon, yung x squared, perfect square siya. As long as ang kanyang exponent ay divisible by 2. Ang 9 din ay perfect square. Ngayon, kunin natin yung factors ng x squared. Ang factors ng x squared ay x times x. Now, anong factors ng negative 9? Meron tayong negative 3, positive 3. Let's try another example. 36x squared minus 49y squared. So you will notice that 36 and 49 are perfect squares. Yung x squared at saka y squared, perfect squares din sila, no? What are the factors of 36? We have 6 times 6. How about x squared? We have x times x. Now, factors of negative 49, we have negative 7 and positive 7. How about y squared? What are the factors of y squared? We have y times y. So these are the factors of 36x squared minus 49y squared. Now, let's have another example. Let's say we have x to the fourth minus 81. Now, you will notice that the exponent of x is divisible by 2. So, magiging factors ng x to the fourth ay x squared times x squared. Now, how about 81? What are the factors of 81? Perfect square siya, di ba? We have negative 9, positive 9. But, yung x squared minus 9 is still factorable. So, kailangan natin i-factor pa rin siya. Bakit? Napasok pa rin siya sa difference of two squares, di ba? Ngayon, ano ba ang factors ng x squared? Di ba? X times x pa rin yun. Ayan. Anong factors ng negative 9? We have negative 3, positive 3. Ngayon, baba na lang natin yung x squared plus 9. So, this is the complete factors of x to the fourth minus 81. Next, let's try to discuss perfect square trinomials. Perfect square trinomials can be expressed as a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Ano yung factors niya? A plus b, a plus b, or the square of a plus b. Next, we have a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Ano yung factors niya? A minus b times a minus b. Or, the square of a minus b. No? Now dito, kailangan natin sundin yung first and last term. Dapat ano? Perfect square siya. At ano naman ang middle term? Ang middle term must be twice the product of the square root of the first and the last term. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Pag kinuha mo yung factors of the first and the last term, no? Imumultiply mo sa 2. Yun yung bali ipupwesto mo sa middle term. Let's have an example. X squared minus 10x plus 25. Let us extract the square root of the first term and the last term. The square root of x squared is x, while the square root of 25 is 5. Twice the product of the square root of the first term and the last term. 2 times x is 2x times 5 equals 10x. So, the factored form of x squared minus 10x plus 25 are x minus 5 and x minus 5. Observe the sign of the middle term. No? Observe the sign of the middle term. Let's have another example. Let's say meron tayong 9x squared minus 24x plus 16. Again, extract natin yung square root of 9x squared. Square root of 9x squared. The square root of 9 is 3. The square root of x squared is x. How about the square root of 16? The square root of 16 is 4. Now, twice the product of the square root of the first term and the square root of the last term. Let us check. 2 times 3x is 6x. Times 4 is 24x. Again, observe the sign of the middle term. Now, ang magiging factor niya ay 3x minus 4 and 3x minus 4. Quadratic trinomial. This can be expressed as x squared plus the sum of a and b, x plus ab, equals x plus a, x plus b. Anong dapat natin gawin dito? We look for the factors of the last term, wherein these factors will give a sum equal to the numerical coefficient of the middle term. Let's have an example. X squared minus 10x plus 21. Alam na natin ang factors ng x squared ay x and x. Ngayon naman, tingnan natin yung last term. Ano ba ang factors ng 21? Ang factors ng 21 ay 7 and 3. Pag inad natin yon, 7 plus 3, ang lalabas ay 10. Ngayon, pwede rin naman ang factors ng 21 ay negative 7 and negative 3. Di ba? Pag inad natin yung negative 7 at negative 3, ang lalabas ay negative 10. So, ang dapat nating piliin ay negative 7 at negative 3. So, factors of 21 are negative 7 and negative 3. So, magiging factors of x squared minus 10x plus 21 ay x minus 7 and x minus 3. Let's have another example. X squared minus 4x minus 21. Again, ang factors ng x squared, siyempre, x and x. Ngayon, tingnan naman natin yung negative 21. Ano-ano ba ang mga factors ng negative 21? Pwedeng negative 7 and positive 3. So, pag inad natin yung negative 7 at positive 3, ang lalabas ay negative 4. O kaya naman, ang factors ng negative 21 ay positive 7 and negative 3. Pag inad naman natin yung ang positive 7 at negative 3, ang lalabas ay positive 4. Alin dito ang pipiliin natin? Since ang middle term natin ay negative 4x, eto ang pipiliin natin. Negative 7 and positive 3. No? So, the factors of negative 21 are negative 7 and positive 3. Ngayon, ang factors ngayon ng x squared minus 4x minus 21 ay x minus 7 and x plus 3.